that lectures, thank you very much, were that interesting, go away. And so it wasn't until online video came along in 2005, 2006.
I mean, talk about the adjacent possible, right? I mean, that was, you needed YouTube to open the possibility space.
In 2005, when we first started, in the sort of early 2006, like online video was typically a little shaky video in the top right-hand corner of your screen with a kitten playing tricks in it. Like like the notion that a lecture or a talk could actually work, and that you could capture the sort of the power and the persuasion and the inspiration that was in the room seemed uncertain, to say the least. I was actually persuaded to do it in part by TED Talks, by people who came and said, on the internet, information wants to be free, and seeing all these amazing models like Wikipedia emerge, where collaborations of people sharing things could achieve something remarkable. So we tried the experiment in 2006, and then everything changed, because the emotional response to the first 6 talks we put out was so strong that it felt like we had no choice. It's like you've got to take a risk, put the whole content up there, and some people thought that would blow up the business, as it were, and that no one would come to the conference. Why would you if the talks were free online? Of course, it did the opposite and increased demand. And then one thing led to another, and having discovered the power of giving stuff away and the amazingness of what resulted from that, we decided to give away TEDx. And again, with some careful rules and thought about it, but it led to 3,000 curation teams emerging around the world who put on events for us on their time, at their financial risk. And so did not see that coming at all, would have been amazed by that. Initially, when I bought TED, it was almost sheltering from the pain of the dot-com crash. It had been so painful seeing a company of people kind of get slashed in half and the growth story over and whatever. And I was licking wounds by wanting to immerse myself in the world of ideas, and I was so excited about what I was reading. And I thought, you know what, that's going to be a lot more fun than trying to build a company. But yeah, a few years later it took on a life of its own, and it was actually really beautiful to see.
They were really bold decisions, right? The video release and the TEDx opening up. They were not, they seem with hindsight to be obvious, because it's been such a huge part of the success of TED and spreading these ideas around the world. But I could imagine when you're trying to get people